and 2.
He looks good. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another session. Today we're going to be working on some upper body strength. In terms of equipment, for your warm-up, you are going to want to have an exercise band. So ideally, it's one of those TheraBands, the thinner ones. I forgot to bring mine. But you can do the exact same thing with an exercise band like this. Alternatively, you can also use a stretchy piece of clothing, will also work. You're also going to need a slider and something to hang off of for our strength components and some P-bars. But there are some alternatives if you do not have those equipment, but do let me know and I can give you some other exercises. It is rather cold, so I'm going to be doing the first half in a woolen jumper. So let's begin. We're going to start with some posterior capsule rehab, so just getting all this firing before we start into our strength stuff. And we're going to stretch out our internal rotators as well, like we did yesterday. So with your band, and you might want to do this in front of something reflective, because it's a lot easier to do when you can actually see what you're doing. So you want to hold your band like that. Palms are going to face each other, but make sure that you're not kinking your wrists. So knuckles stay nice and on top. Now you want to think about creating a triangle with your arms. So my elbows are the tip of the triangle and my wrists are the top or the base. Now from there you've got to try and maintain that. So I am pulling the band as far apart as I can without kinking my wrists. And I'm going to try and straighten my arms over my head. Okay, if you need to make it easier at any time, you can obviously make your hands wider and you won't need to pull as much, but make sure you keep those elbows in. Okay, all right, we're going to do 10. You're going to have your tailbone tucked under, your rib cage in, and we're going to try and lift the arms up. You're overhead, and then slowly come back down. I'm going to do that again. I don't know if you're coming closer, you're going to see me better. Go over here. And 2. Gary's moving the camera. There we go. And coming down. 3. Coming up. And down. 4. And down. 5. So keep pulling the band, keep pulling the elbows in. And down. 6. Good morning, Leah. And down, you got 4 more to go. 7. And 8. 9. And last one, 10. Okay, we're going to go to the ground. We're going to stretch that internal rotation. So I'm going to have my elbow in line with my shoulder. And I've got a 90-degree angle here. I'm going to grab hold of my wrist. I'm going to try to keep pulling my arm back into the socket and keep the shoulder away from my ear. And then I'm going to gently push that arm to the floor and then come back off. And we're going to do 10 of those. Try and go a little bit deeper each time. This is 2. So it's not going to feel like a traditional stretch. It'll feel quite pinchy, quite burny. That is all fine. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more time, 10. Okay, we're going to switch sides, same thing. So this might feel better or worse. And 1. For me, this side is worse. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Okay, we're going to go back to the band. So standing up, tailbone tucked under, chest in, grabbing hold of the band so your palms are facing each other. Remember, we're trying to keep our elbows in and our wrists pulling like that. And straightening. Try to get open shoulders. And back down. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 3 more to go. 8. 9. And last one, 10. All right, going back to the ground into your internal rotation. It looks like you're doing ASMR with your banana, Gary.
Oh my god, I should so do that. And here's the banana opening. I have to do a sound effect with my mouth because I've already opened it. These are a little bit more like your... See, I don't like this too unripe.
It looks pretty green. I appreciate that. That's a good banana.
That's because I just got them because they were only green.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep pulling the shoulder in. Last one. Okay. Change sides.
That was smooth.
It was really smooth, wasn't it? Usually I just roll over, but I don't think people want to see the back of me. 1, 2, 3.
I think you're forgetting about like the hundreds of thousands of guys on the internet.
Maybe. I think I need to wear smaller shorts if that's going to be the case. But I don't think these guys want to see what I've had for breakfast, to be fair.
What did you have for breakfast?
You know, it's a saying. I've never understood it, but it's when a girl's wearing next to nothing and you say you can see what they've had for breakfast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't need to do that. I think it's just high quality content.
That's why I'm wearing a baggy jumper and my sheep socks. It's good.
I mean, I'm kind of naked, but you can't see me. That's just for Maisie and the other coaches.
Get that webcam action.
Yeah.
Okay. One more set. And then we're going to get into it. And 1, 2. So that's an incentive for Patreon. Support the coaches so Gary doesn't have to go on webcam.
Oh my God.
And 5. 6. This is one of those things that looks really easy, but it's really not.
Plus, you make it look easy.
Oh no.
You might need to move your mic as well, whenever you can.
I think this jumper's coming off soon.
Yeah, that's right. Just realised the volume's a little low, but that's just because it's over there. But it's all good. I just dropped my banana.
Banana's gone. And last one. Okay. Last set of internal rotation. Jumper is coming off.
Tone down for a bit. Otherwise, it will just start making a ruckus. All right, back on.
Layers coming off. Last set of stretches.
A layer each 15 minutes.
And 1. Should feel a little bit better. 2.
Morning, Mandy. And
3. Hello, Mandy. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10. Other side. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more time. And 10. Okay. So the next 2 exercises you are going to want either your socks will work or a slider and something to hang off of. And like I said before, if you don't have anything to hang off of, just let me know and I can give you a different variation. But we are going to work on some arching hangs. So more working your scapula. And we're going to go from a plank position to a tuck planche on the floor. So it's going to be straight arm push and straight arm pull to start with. Both are going to be 5 repetitions. Because the reps are quite low, we want to have the intensity quite high. So we're going to be going for time under tension. So they're going to be nice, slow, controlled repetitions. I'm taking my rings off. So for the first one, we'll start with our push. You are going to go onto your slider. We are in a plank position. You can have your toes under or you can have them on your balls of your feet. It's up to you. I personally prefer this way. We want to be in a protracted position the entire time with our shoulders over our hands. And we are externally rotating. So you are going to turn so that the backs of your elbows are facing forward. You want to be engaging through here. And that should be a little bit easier because we've just done all of this. Okay? So from that plank position, you're going to squeeze your knees into your chest, keeping as much weight through your hands as possible, and then sliding back down. So there is very little to no weight going through my feet, and that is ideally what we want because you want to mimic as much of your planche as possible. The further you can lean forward as well, the great. But if your wrists are quite sore or stiff, you can turn your hands out slightly. We'll eliminate that gnarly flexion there. The second exercise, we're going to be on the bars, or if you have rings, you can use those. But you're going to go from a passive hang. So here, you're going to go active. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then you're going to lift your chest up to the ceiling, and then slowly come back down to passive. Okay? We're going to start with this one though. Both is going to be 5 reps, like I said before. Okay. Starting in your plank, lean the shoulders over your wrists, and we're sliding in. This is 1. Try and hold, and back. Keep turning your arms. 2. And back. Keep protracting. 3. So this is how slow we want to do it. And back. 4. And back. Last one. 5. And back. Okay. Going straight to the bar. We're going to do our arching hangs. So again, try and start from passive and go through the steps of activating your shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then lift up, back to active, back to passive. If you need the assistance of your feet to get full range, then you can do that as well. That is fine. But 1. And down. So there's a little hold at the top. 2. And down. 3. 2 more to go. 4. And last one, 5. All right, we're into set 2. So with that one, you want to feel your entire back working, not just your lats. And the way you do that is by fully retracting. So squeezing this together. We're going to go back to our plank. And 1. 2. 3. 4. And last one, 5. Okay, back into your hangs. And 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. All right, into set 3. The socks are coming off. Okay. And 1. 2. 3. The slider is no longer slidey. 4. Last one. 5. I need a new slider. Okay. I was just dragging across the floor.
You should put in too much weight for it.
Maybe. Touche.
I think everyone would end up doing that.
Yeah.
On the last couple reps, sets.
2. 3. 4. And 5. All right, one more. Last set. We've got a slidey slider. And 1. You can even hear that sliding nicely. 2. 3. 4. One more. 5. Okay, arching hangs. Morning mat. Okay. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, we're going to have a couple minutes rest before we get into our first little work section.
Is that ice cream dips?
Ice cream makers, and then dips.
Yeah, just great. The two together to ice cream dips.
That is a dip, yeah. I think they are legit names today, at least for me anyway.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's going to be some bent arm work, starting with some pull, and then we're going to go into push. The first one is quite difficult, so it's kind of the end goal, but there are steps before it that you can do if you are not quite at that level. But you want a set of rings. Really doesn't matter how high they are. You can do them quite low if you're not really comfortable going upside down. You can also do it on the bar. Is another option if you do have a bar. And again, if you don't have anything to hang off of, let me know and I'll give you something else. But essentially with an ice cream maker, you want to go from the top of a pull-up to a front lever and back to your top of your pull-up, okay? Or vice versa. And so going from there to here and rocking back and forth. You can use a little bit of momentum, is okay, to get the 5 reps in, but the trick is to try to get your hips to level. That'll be the harder variation. The higher your hips are when you're in your front lever, the less weight that you're going to be, the easier it's going to be to hold. You can also rock your hips down a bit easier as well to get your chest back up to the top of your pull-up. That might not be possible for some people, which is totally fine. You have a few options actually. You can have a go at going into your inversion. I will do it this way. Going into your inversion here and try to see if we can pull the rings down to our hips. That'll be another option for you. Otherwise, you can go back and work on your pull-up is the other option. And there are many different variations for that one. Either you're doing full repetitions up to the top and back down, or you are doing the negative. So pulling to the top and lowering down. Last variation for your pull-up is obviously using a bench or a stool or something to prop your feet on so that you can assist yourself up and down, okay? When you are doing your pull-up, doesn't matter what variation you're doing, try to go the full range. And by that, I mean we're going from a complete dead hang to the top and slowly back down to a complete dead hang, okay? So that last little bit is very important, so we try not to drop or clunk out of that one. So first variation, working on your pull-up. Second one, if you want to do something a little bit more fun, going into your tuck or inversion, candle, tin soldier, whatever you want to call it, and then see if you can pull the rings up. And then the last variation will be your ice cream maker, okay? Second exercise that we're going to pair with that is a bent arm push. So if you do have a set of parallettes like this, you are going to be working on dips. Now, the good thing about these is you can easily assist yourself if you need it. But essentially, we want to start from the top, go down, everything's cracking, and go back up, okay? Again, you might not be able to do that quite just yet. So your options would be to either just work on the negative, so just lowering down, feet come on, push back up. If you cannot do a controlled negative, just use your feet to assist you up and down. And if you do not have a set of parallettes, you can work on your push-ups. So on the floor, going chest to floor and back up, okay? But again, if anyone needs other variations that I haven't said due to equipment or it's just too hard, let me know in the comments and I can give you variations. But we're gonna have a couple minutes rest. Grab a drink, set your equipment up, and then we'll come back and we'll start, okay? Okay, we're gonna do 4 sets of this again, like the last one, 5 repetitions. This one is a bit harder, so I want clean reps. Let's say 5 is, hello mine. 5 might be a little bit too much for you right now, so you can work within the range of 3 to 5, depending on how you're feeling. And if the reps are getting a bit sloppy, you can either regress the exercise or you can do less. But it still needs to be challenging. So you shouldn't do 3 and feel good. You should be puffed out, tired, needing a little bit of rest before you go again. So you really should be able to breeze through this intensity. Okay. So I'm going to start with the ice cream makers. Again, if you need another alternative, you are working on your pull-up or inverted pull-up. You can also do your rows as well. I'm going to do it this way because then you don't get a butt shot. So starting in my, where am I in? I'm a front lever. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Okay, we're going into dips. I'll do them on the P-bars, but again, if you have those little bars, you can do them on there, or you're working on your push-up. Mon, I didn't put makeup on today. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Okay, have a little bit of a rest. We're going to go 45 seconds. We're going to have the timer.
And it's just like creeping up because she doesn't want to be on camera. You can pretty much go up to like the green screen.
To the end of the green screen, you said.
Yeah, if you're that frightened of being on camera.
I just don't feel like they need to see me. It's cool.
I will turn the camera to you.
Or not.
All right. We got a timer?
So what's the timer? Mom was speaking.
Like a minute?
She distracted me.
We'll go a minute.
1 minute? 1 minute coming up. All right. Ready?
I mean, it's probably been a minute now, but
All right.
we can go another minute.
3, 2, 1.
Cool. Rest is important, by the way, guys. If you rest a little bit longer, you'll be able to do a little bit more in your second set. So don't feel like you always have to smash out sets and reps. When you're doing strength exercises, you actually want to have a little bit of rest so that the next time you do your set, you have the ability to have the same level of intensity as the previous one. Top tip. Rest is good.
Love rest.
Mm-hmm.
Pick of water.
Yeah, it's water.
I was peeing yellow all day. So
Okay.
Verona.
I always like it in like a little, like having like just a normal glass because it's quite fizzy still.
Yeah, true. This is quite strong though. For like just one, this is a liter of water. It tastes like cordial.
That's pretty cool.
What Veronas are you buying?
It's B complex. I don't know if the other one. I have a collagen one. It didn't taste as good. It was.
Yeah, collagen tastes like nuts.
Yeah. It smelled really nice. It smelled like flowers, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then you taste it, and you're like, you don't taste what you smell like.
You know, most collagen comes from the ocean.
Yeah.
And stuff, so it tastes awful.
Oh, good. Oh, we're in again. Okay. Set 2. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then into our dips. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, resting again. You're halfway on this round, and then we're going to do 2 more. You can always tell an aerialist because their pulling is far better than their pushing.
You can also tell an aerials by the way they come out of the rings.
Yeah. And all right, 30 seconds left. Nearly there. I'm like out of breath today.
You're out of breath.
I'm out of breath. We're so fit.
It's a hard job trying to talk and
It really is.
do a workout.
Okay. Set 3. And 1. 2. 3. 4. And last one. 5. Okay, into your dips. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, it's been a long time since we've done dips. Okay. Resting, we're going to do one more set, and then we're going to get into pulling. Straight arm pull.
There's one already on Instagram posting everything.
It was just then, yeah.
Can you transfer the photos quickly?
Yeah.
Ah, technology.
But just put a video up, not from here.
Does your camera do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool when you can do that.
Yeah. One of the reasons that I upgraded and got this one, I was like, it doesn't have Wi-Fi.
It's huge. It's a huge lens.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's the lens, it's not the actual camera.
Yeah, you invest in glass, not the bodies.
Really?
Yes.
What was that?
Are you investing in glass, not the bodies?
Yeah,
The
body's
bodies.
the cheap part.
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know that because I was looking at getting a camera, and there's just so many, and I'm like, oh.
I mean, it's good to get the good bodies. It's just
Yeah, this lens is $2.5 grand.
yeah. It's just that when you get lenses, it's good to invest in good lenses.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
The lenses that they come with tend to they're probably only like $600 lenses. The
Kit lens,
755,
yeah. If you get kit lenses, yeah,
Ah,
you
okay.
can get away with it for sure.
Yeah.
For Canon, that's very expensive. 'Cause
What's that?
for Canon, 2.5 is pretty expensive.
Yeah. Oh, this is a Sigma lens,
Oh yeah,
but it's a 24-70 2.8. So
that's good.
as soon as you go off, they stop drops.
All right.
Yeah,
One
of
set.
course.
1,
It's turned into a show about cameras.
2,
Sorry.
3,
I know, I'm happy to talk about lenses.
4, 5.
Yeah.
Dips.
Yeah. Because I've got the
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. All right, we're going to have a couple of minutes rest again before we go into the very last little superset. Next one, you're going to need something to hang off of, whether it's rings or a bar. And again, there are different variations if you do not have that equipment. But we're going to try, end goal is to do front lever pulls. So going from the hanging position, coming from here, pulling up, and coming down. Again, that might not be achievable for a lot of you, which is fine. You can either jump up to that top position and slowly lower yourself down with control. So jumping up, it's a little bit tricky with a bar. You can even use your feet on the bar, but holding here and seeing if you can lower down nice and slow. Alternatively, you can do your knee lifts, which are also great. So coming from a hanging position, knees up, and slowly back down. If you do not have bars to hold on to, you are doing it on the floor. So on the ground, trying to lift, you got a butt shot. Great shot. Lifting your knees up here and then coming back down is your alternative. The second exercise is going to be some worm walks. So we're going to be on the ground for this one. You don't need the equipment. You're going to come to a pike. You're going to step your hands out in front of you. Try to compress. And just do little hops. Like that. Trying to get as much of a hover as you can. Mine is not a hover, it is a hop, which is also okay, but you're thinking about compressing and loading up through your shoulders to place your feet as close to your hands as you can, okay? 2 minutes rest again, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna finish off, okay? Drink.
These are all full frames. So
Yeah.
it's more expensive if you go for the crop frame.
All right. We're still talking about cameras. Let's get into it. So remember your variations, pulling all the way up, all the way down. If you need to make it even harder, you're going into a retracted position. So flat back rather than protracted. Second variation, you are just coming down. And the third variation, you are just lifting your knees up to your chest, okay? Again, we're doing 5. We are after time under tension. It's always our friend. Are these going to be high enough? Kind of, okay. 1, the place. 4. And last one. 5. Okay. We're on the ground. We are doing bunny hops. I was calling bunny hops. I think they're called worm walks. All right, we're going to do 10. You might have to go back on yourself to get those reps in. It's okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turning around, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. All right, minute rest again. Gary's on the clock, and then we're going to go into set 2. Oh, trying to do things and talk is hard today. They're just fun. I like them.
Do it like a race between us.
Yeah. If you've got good hamstring flexibility, it's a good time otherwise. Bent knees is fine if you're doing it for now. Okay.
You got Facebook, and then you got Twitch.
9.
That's my
Okay. So let's go again. Like I was doing, let's say if you're pretty proficient with lifting up, but you can't quite lift up with a flat back, you can again worry about the negative. So not worrying about how you're getting up, when you're going down, trying to be as flat as you can. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. I'm trying to think about bending the rings in half or bending the bar in half. So I'm engaging this and then lowering down as slowly as I can. Okay, that is another variation that you can do. Let's get into it. And 1. 3. 4. 'And last one. 5. All right, onto the ground. Da, da, da. And 1. Scraping my feet. 2. 3. 4. 5. Turning around. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Okay, another minute rest. And we're going to go again.
How's everyone doing in the room? Feels a bit silent.
It does feel silent. I'm just suffering, but Mon's all right. Mon's just getting butt shots.
I'm trying to work out how not to. I think I can get around it.
it's hard to have that relaxed face when you're doing things.
Well, yeah, when you're properly doing it, yeah. And doing all of the exercise.
It's that constipation face. It's like just this tear down my face.
It's awful because you have to look like you're doing it.
I mean, it depends what I program. Most of the time it's okay, but every now and then I'll write something like, yeah, that'd be good. And then I do it, I'm like, oh.
It's fine. It's good to see the trainers, you know.
I'm working hard.
Yeah, working hard.
And then go and train again after this. It'll be great. Okay. Let's get into our third set. Third or fourth. Again, if you feel like you're not quite getting the reps and you're dropping, feel free to drop the repetitions down from 5. You can go 4, you can go 3, just whatever it is so you can get nice clean reps. If you are doing less, make sure you are spending time in the exercise and not just quickly going in and out of it, okay? I'm stalling. Okay, 1. 2. 3. 4. 'Last one. Okay. Awesome. Climb on. Okay. And on the floor.
Try and get some butt shots of all the
1,
coaches.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turning around, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Okay. A minute rest. I'm gonna do one more set.
It's like my pillow. Just
gonna sit down for a bit. Oh. It's been a long time since I've trained a lot. Suffering.
Is it just like stretching and that left? Or no, we don't?
No, this is it.
Cool.
Got one more set, and then we are done. You really don't need to do too much when you're doing strength training. That's why I like it. You can probably do 45 minutes if it's like really high intensity and just be done.
High intense, yeah. Be
done for the day. But yeah, it's like 5 sets of 5 or even 3 sets of 5 is good.
Yeah, I guess that's why I do a good warm-up and then you get into it and then you relax and sleep for the rest of the day.
Pretty much. But like I said, you have to make it hard.
Yep.
It has to be hard.
Intense, yeah.
Otherwise...
That's the whole point of growing is, yeah, it's got to get past... Well,
it's hard for some people to put themselves in that discomfort, in that hard state, especially if you are training by yourself. You have to love pain.
True.
To do it.
Sometimes it can be easier when you're in a group or a class where like, I don't want to show pain, so you like do it, and then you've got to show people up
and it gets really competitive too, in like a friendly way. You're like, oh, she's doing that like that, so I'm going to do it like that. But yeah, it takes a long time to be able to grind out dirty reps. Good.
Dirty.
Okay, last set. 1. 2. Swinging. 3. 4. 1 more. 5. Okay, we have a question.
We do have a question. Are using resistance bands to assist for the full lever a good way to progress to a full lever to assist for a full? Yeah. Or are tuck holds more effective?
I've tried both. I think I like the idea of both because if you're using the band, you're almost building the neural pathway for it. So your body knows what to do and what position to be in when you are in a straight body. But I trained levers by going from a tuck and not using a band and then slowly progressing that tuck out. But I do know people who do use the band, and we used to be able to rig it at the top so that it's on your toes or on your ankles, and you can do front lever pulls that way, which is quite nice. But yeah, I think both are pretty good, so long as the intensity is quite high. But again, I trained it by just doing tucks and then slowly progressing out like that. But either or is pretty good. Into your bunny hops. Yeah, it's nice to use the band and be able to feel what it's like to have a straight line, because it's hard to feel that sometimes when you're in a tuck. Yeah. Okay. This is the very last exercise. And 1, 2.
I could hear the happiness.
3. I'll be happy when it's done. 4. 5. 6. 7. Turning around.
What if we get like 10 people in chat say 1 more set?
No. 8. It'll be sloppy. 9. And 10. Okay. You guys are finished for the day. Thank you for tuning in. You got a little bit of knowledge on cameras for whatever reason. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the workout. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We do have our Patreon up and running. Maisie can what?
He
Gary
said
can
that
do the
I
next
do the
set.
next set, and then you commentate.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Maybe
get-
next time. Funny.
Deal. I think the next time Gary should do the workout. That'll be fun.
Or almost like a normal session where you show me I do it.
Yeah.
Why did I even say that? But maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That'll be good. It'll give me a rest. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Patreon is up and running if you would like to support us and support the live stream. That'll be great. The link will be in the comment section, or if you are watching through YouTube, the link will be in the description. Like I said, if you are watching the workout a little bit later, you have some questions about variations, or if you're not sure if you're doing something right, feel free to send videos in or comment questions, let us know that is all good, or if you do have achievements as well, we like to see them. Okay? I will see you on Saturday, but see you tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll see me tomorrow, or hear me at least, with my sarcastic comments. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, we'll catch you next time. Bye.